Okay, it's Sunday 16th of April, so we're right into marathon season now, so good luck to those that are running Boston, Newport or Manchester marathons today. Good luck, hopefully your training's going well and hopefully you can hit your goals today. So today I'm just finishing off my week 10 of half marathon training. Unfortunately for me this year, I'm not running a marathon, so 2024 I'll be going back to that distance. But yeah, so today I'm going to cover week 10 half marathon training. Let's dive straight in. So welcome back to LARK in UK. Those new to the channel, I'm just currently training for my first official half marathon race. I have covered that distance a couple of times, well, a handful of times before, just not officially in a race. And I have run a couple of 10s and even run a marathon last year. But yeah, so I'm in the middle of my week 10. I'm at the end of my week 10 training, sorry, for half marathon. So I'm going to cover my training runs today, what I've done this week, how training's gone. After this week I've got, what, 3 weeks of solid training left, and then I'm into a 2-week taper before the Chester half on May 21st. But yeah, good luck to those running marathons today or any other race today. Drop in the comments if you have raced this weekend or what races you've got coming up. I know Leeds and Chester aren't a million miles away, and London's not far away either, so there's obviously other races I've missed out. Drop in the comments what you're running and when, and hopefully your training's going well. So yeah, so you can't tell from the weather, but spring is here, so races are going to start coming thick and fast now. Yeah, so good luck to everyone that is racing. So my week 10 started on Monday evening. I went out for a threshold run, nice solid decent length threshold, 15k. Very windy conditions, but again, elements are there to test us, so it doesn't matter what the conditions are, you've got to get out and get it done. So I got out on Monday night for a 15k thresholdish pace. So yes, the run was just below threshold pace for me at the moment. It was more goal half marathon pace, so sub 4:30 per k or sub 7:15 per mile. That's kind of where I think I'm at in a minute in terms of running a half marathon. So it was a 15k. My heart rate was pretty high throughout, so it was close to that kind of distance. It obviously got incrementally harder as expected. So I think if I run a half marathon tomorrow, which I'm not doing, I'd probably set up at around that 4:30 pace. So 3 more solid weeks of training plus a 2-week taper. I think I'm around the 4:25, 4:20 per k mark for my Chester half. We'll see. I'll obviously adjust that near the time. So following that run, I had a full rest day on Tuesday. No running, no real effort. Rolling into the Chester 5 mile on Wednesday, so it was a kind of a warm-up B race, a local race I decided to enter. Yes, it was a local 5 mile race hosted by a local running club, West Chester Athletics Club. So I've done a full vlog on that. I did vlog the day and the race itself, so go and watch that. But that was on Wednesday. Good solid race, 5 miles, never raced that distance before. I've run obviously 5 and 10k's quickly, but I've never run an 8k or a 5 mile quickly, so interesting distance. Obviously right in the middle of them 2 distances, so you can go pretty quick, get some speed up. So I managed to finish the 5 mile in 33:07. I think I finished 93rd, something like that. Average pace of 4:07 per k or 6:37 per mile, so pretty happy. Like I said, it was a competitive field of club runners, so I wasn't expecting to finish particularly highly, but I'm just happy with how I performed. Fitness is obviously there. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at the moment. So following the 5 miler on Thursday morning, I wanted to get out and get the legs moving again. So I got out for a bonus, a recovery run, nice and steezy, slower than 5 minutes per k, slower than 8 minutes per mile, just nice and steezy. But went and found a few hills, because following the Helsby 3 Peaks challenge, I realised I've got more hill work to do. The more I run hills, the stronger I'll get. So found an undulating route with a few decent hills in it, and it was about 11.5k I think it was in the end. Just a nice extra bonus run, bonus miles this week, and get the legs moving rather than just sitting still and getting lethargic. And then my third training run of the week, I rolled into Friday evening, and I wanted to get out, and again the theme of this week has been speed work, obviously high-ish mileage, but I did a threshold-ish pace run on Monday, did a race on Wednesday, wanted to keep the legs moving quite quickly. We're getting later into the block now, so I need to start working on lactic threshold and speed work and running at paces I want to be able to run at. So I rolled into a 10k progression run, so starting off around 5 minutes per k or 8 minutes per mile, and then knocking off about 5 seconds per k. I'm not sure what that converts to per mile, probably a bit more, probably 8 to 10 seconds per mile each k. So 5 seconds per k, knocking off 5 seconds from the previous k. So I went from around 8 minute miles down to 6:45s, and then from obviously 5 minutes per k down to 4:15 per k over a 10k. So again, working on, when it gets tougher, you've got to keep moving, keep the legs turning over, keep pushing the pace. It's going to stand me in good stead for the half marathon. And that just leaves today's run. So I said to run Sunday now. I'm aiming for a longish 16-17k. Again, get the mileage up now as well. I need to start doing more longer runs, get the legs used to running up to half marathon distance on a regular-ish basis, so the fatigue doesn't set in, hopefully till later in the race, especially when I'm running at a much easier pace. So today's definitely steezy, hopefully more easy pace. I really need to work hard on this bit. I really do struggle to run at a reduced pace, even when I aim to go at steezy pace, because I generally feel quite good cardiovascularly. I end up rolling quite quickly, and again, look at the watch and you're moving much faster than you wanted to. So I need to try and bring myself in, something I'm calling myself out on. I need to work hard on running easy and steezy more often. But yeah, touch wood, no niggles, legs feel good at the moment. Yeah, so touch wood, I'm in pretty good health. There was a weird hip issue flared on Monday, so after the half marathon pace, sorry, threshold pace run on Monday, 15k, on Tuesday when I woke up, I was on that rest day, my left hip wasn't good. Standing in certain positions and walking was even quite painful sometimes. I think it was a hip flexor potential issue, but I stretched it out on Tuesday and obviously rested it all day, and then obviously I ran the race on Wednesday with no repeat issues, and obviously I've run 2 runs since then on Thursday and Friday, and I'm running today again with no issues. So I wonder if it was just something flared up from the Monday run. It might have even been the Reeboks. So running the Reebok float ride, they've now gone past 500 miles, so they may be on their way out. They still felt pretty responsive, pretty cushioned. The midsole isn't quite dead yet, but maybe that's a sign that I need to be aware of it. I'm also aware that my left side is weaker. Last year in marathon training, I got that slight plantar issue on my left foot. If I ever get sore knee, it's always on my left, and my left knee gets sore. And obviously this left hip issue, so I am aware my left side is weaker. I work on it with strength and conditioning, but maybe I need to do some more. But yeah, touch wood, no real issues at the minute. So week 10 after this run will be done. This should get me to mid 60s kilometers for the week. So again, a good solid week of mileage, which included a threshold / half marathon pace run at 15k, a race at almost max effort, and obviously some other good workouts, progression run, and up for this longish run. So we'll roll into week 11, the 12 and 13. They're my last 3 weeks of solid training, and then following those, week 14, 15 will be a mild taper. Yeah, so weeks 14, 15 I'll start to reduce the mileage a little bit. I'll still do a little bit of speedish work or interval work to keep the legs from being lethargic, keep them fresh, but obviously reduce the mileage, give them a chance to recover. Hopefully I'll be raring to go on race day. But like I said, good luck to everyone that's racing today or the next couple of weeks. Drop in the comments if you are, or if you have done today, and how you get on. Well, I said this will be the end of week 10 for me. I'm going to roll into my next week of training, and hopefully I'll be able to hit my goals for my half marathons this year. But as always, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I said it does help other people find us. More and more people are starting to find the channel, but the more you like, and if you share it with anyone in your running clubs or anyone you know that might quite enjoy watching them, it'll help more people find us. But yeah, like I said, do appreciate everyone watching. I'll get this one finished, get a bit more footage, and I'll see everyone on the next one.